Hello everybody and welcome back. Today we're going to be building the new LEGO Star Wars UCS Star Destroyer, which is official LEGO set 75252. And it consists of 4,784 pieces. You can see those pieces are divided into this mass pile here, which actually consists of 19 different large steps or 19 different bags. And you can see the thick instruction manual here. I actually did buy and unbox this set here on its release day, which was September 18th here in 2019. So if you want to check out those videos, feel free to do that as well. But let's get building this massive set known as the Devastator. So we've completed the series of steps from the first bags. Now what's different about this UCS set is you actually start by building the Technic display stand with the specifications plaque and 2 minifigures. And then from there you start building the skeleton or framework of the ship and put it onto that Technic display stand. For the next 2 bags or next 2 steps here, we're actually going to be completing the framework of the UCS Star Destroyer. So we have now completed bags 1, 2, and 3, which have come together to create the framework of the Star Destroyer. Also, we've built the sides here, where you can see some detail and greeveling, along with one sort of blaster or cannon on the side of the ship. Looks like some of the next steps here, we're going to start to create some of the body and the panels that will clip onto the skeleton of the Star Destroyer. Let's get back to work. So we just finished bag number 10, and as you can see, things are really starting to come together here. We built the back thrusters, nice and detailed. The entire skeleton is now built. What's really interesting about the skeleton is it's all different colors. And the colors are there just to help guide you as you build, so you know where different parts and pieces line up according to the color. I just hope that these colors aren't visible after we put or complete the light bluish gray body. We also completed the bottom. So all these different panels sort of come together to complete the bottom. Each bag essentially assembles a different panel, which then clips onto the skeleton of the body. For example, the bottom has a total of 6 different panels. We have 2 large ones at the back. There's 2 small ones in the middle, and then 2 at the front. But we're going to take a more detailed look at this ship once we have it completed. let's get started on bag number 11. So that finishes bag 14. You can see we've completed the plate work for the top of the Star Destroyer. And we recently actually just added the 8 swiveling guns. We have 4 on this side here, and then 4 on that side there. And in the next bags here, we're going to start to build the bridge of the Star Destroyer. So I'm pretty excited to build the bridge and add some more height to this magnificent Lego set. We just finished completing the bridge of the Star Destroyer. And there's 3 more bags to go, which will come together to complete the raised decks that surround the bridge. Alright, so we just finished bag number 19, and that wraps up the build here of the new 2019 LEGO Star Wars UCS Star Destroyer. This thing here is absolutely gigantic. It consists of 4,784 pieces. And yes, that's not nearly as many as the UCS Millennium Falcon, but I completely forgot how long it takes to build these big sets. I actually stretched this build over 3 different days, and I did it in the morning, before work, and then I did it after work. But you can see how enormous it is, especially when you compare it to my hand. It's gigantic. You just forget how long it takes to build these things, because all these little tiny pieces that come together to put all these finite details and just add greeveling to the bridge, the different flight decks, the rotating guns, all along the edges here. There's just quite a bit of detail jammed into this set. And the designers did a really good job of minimizing the gaps sort of along the side here and also down the center of the ship. You can see the gap is quite small, and they've added a few details like these ones here that sort of help blend that gap in. The most predominant gap is in the middle there, and also on the bridge here. So these little gaps all along here, that is definitely built correctly. I double, triple check. Those gaps are definitely there. And this is actually where you can see some of those interior colors most predominantly. So you can see like a red piece right there, for example. I might be able to push that in, but you'll see a little red piece there. And that's really my only flaw with the design, is some of the interior pieces of like that multi-color that you saw actually can be seen through these gaps on the ship's body. Like you can see them in through there. You might not pick it up on camera, but I can definitely see it with the naked eye. And then you can see a little bit, tiny bit in here, but they actually do use light bluish gray elements in there to sort of hide some of those different colors that are visible. But that's really nitpicking. I mean, I understand why they use the multicolor interior, just to help sort of make it easier to build and find pieces maybe. This bridge or flight deck does come off, so you can access the interior. You just pull it off like that there. And there you go. You can see some of the interior or framework of this ship. And also this is where you're supposed to grab it from. Just grab it right here and then lift it up. I'm a weakling. I can't even lift it. I need two hands and I'm carrying a camera. So I just want to go over a little bit of the building sort of experience that I had with this ship today. I don't really want to do a full review. I'll save that for another video. And I sort of showed you guys all the details and different processes that went into creating the ships as we went bag by bag. But you can see some of the magnificent detail that's included in this set. Speaking of detail, another nice touch is they've got this little mini Tantive 4 here, just to sort of show the size and sort of put a scale to the Devastator here. Also, they've added some details underneath the ship, which was sort of unnecessary, but it's a really nice touch and show it should be, as it's such an expensive set. They've added a couple different hangar bays here, and one actually has a little tiny TIE fighter coming out of it there, which is pretty neat if you ask me. I like that little mini build of a TIE fighter. And you can see how well they've covered up the bottom of this ship here. And then there's a little spot right here with some nice dome pieces. And it's pretty different. And that's just hidden right in behind the UCS plaque here with the two minifigures. And I won't say anything in regards to the minifigures because enough has already been said. And you can see the Technic stand there as well, that it connects to the base of the Devastator in 4 different spots. As for the instruction manual, we all know that it's super thick and there's a lot of different steps. There's 472 pages and 1,015 different steps, and this is essentially the final page that ends with 3 different diagrams on how to and how not to carry this giant Lego model. By the hammer of Thor. Yep, there's Thor's hammer here just at the back of the ship here. One of many unique pieces used to create the details of this awesome Lego Star Destroyer. That's really about it for today. Just wanted to do the sort of build and talk about my build experience. Stay tuned for some more videos on this particular ship here. We'll be reviewing it and also comparing it with the Millennium Falcon UCS set. Also, if you guys want to see the unboxing of it and buying of it, I also have videos of that on my YouTube channel here as well. That's really about it. Stay tuned for some more great stuff. Thanks for the view. I really do appreciate it, and have yourselves a great day. Bye for now.